Good morning. How are you guys doing? Someone is in their thoughts about someone receiving unexpected income. Someone is concerned about someone being courted by a wealthy man that's in poverty. They're concerned about a change. Adjudication, a community. So there's a community that's concerned about somebody else. They all received a message of concern about this wealthy man. I'm going to just go ahead and take it out. Possibly that's in prison, or they're a community about to be in prison. Good morning. A community about to be in prison over a gift that they received. And now they're in concern and in despair. A community of thieves. Regarding something going on in the courthouse. It's a whole community of false people that went on a journey for sudden wealth. Because they wanted to be seen in high honor. They all got married. That was part of the deal, to get married. From a female and a male. Gemini is significant. Now they are receiving a message and they all in bad health. Maybe they received the message that they're all in bad health. That's crazy work. And everybody, a part of the deal was to keep silent. And they standing firm on it, even though they all know they're guilty. And everybody want to run away. They feel someone is tormenting them. They have anxiety, depression, trouble sleeping. Because they took an oath. A group of loved ones passed on memories. So a group of people went up against a community of people went up against someone and tried to steal that didn't belong to them, apparently. And a part of it was them all getting married. So they all like got weddings and stuff out of this. And now they're all in bad health. They're all in bad health. If it's community. They didn't know that they were going to be busted. Good morning. How are you guys doing? Now possibly they don't recognize their appearance when they look at themselves in the mirror. They feel stupid. That's so sad. Someone's mistress, a third party. That's a key person in this situation. And they would like to reconcile, repair, cure. Uninvited guests. Someone made a commitment to this foolishness. They took an oath. And now they're scared because the law is on their asses. But they're feeling hopeful. Uninvited guests. Hello. How are you doing? These people was not sexually protected. And they're kicking someone to the curb. A bugaboo. So there's a bugaboo that's getting kicked to the curb. But they don't want to accept it. That it's time to go, move on, let it be. What's dead is dead. The relationship is over. Trying to steal someone's crown. Or collective, maybe you wear the crown, you know. They're so tired of the drama. someone is in heavy regret, sorrow, and sadness, possibly because they know justice is coming for them. Because they went on this journey. We have Four of Pentacles to the Four of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles to the Justice. King of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles. So there's possibly an Aries, Aries, Gemini, Aquarius. That in a Libra, or someone that's an official that he know justice is on his ass. He was trying to take someone's foundation, and now he's heavily burdened, working with the Page of Wands. They were lovers, and they were dedicated and committed, and now it's the death for that. A Sagittarius of some sort, or balance is just being restored. A tower has hit. Because they went on this journey. It's all been illuminated. And by the star. Five of Wands, Ten of Swords, Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands. And apparently they didn't win that fight, that battle. Nope. The star have a victory. Coming in fast. The Queen of Wands. And this is fate. And now the King of Swords and the Page of Swords is heartbroken right along with the rest of the community because of someone's gifts, someone's intuition, someone's really a seer, and they don't like that. A whole group dynamic that's trying to steal someone else's everything. And they're mad because they get to Ace of Pentacles. It was a group dynamic. A whole group of these people that steady trying to steal. That think they're hidden when they're not. Trying to be sneaky. For this Ace of Cups. They've been hit with a stalemate. They didn't see this coming. So they didn't see that coming. They a whole group dynamic that was collaborating with each other. Working with the King of Wands. With this cycle that's complete. That's heavily attached to the devil. A whole group of people from the past that have entities attached to them. That's crazy. So a whole group dynamic was trying to be sneaky, thought they was in the shadows, and they weren't. They're actually seen, and judgment has been called on them. There's the Queen of Cups that's walking away. from all the illusions and confusions. The feds on their ass, and they know it. And if they don't know, now they know. There's a Cancer involved. What about this King of Pentacles? The King of Pentacles is letting go, moving on. He wasn't planning on the High Priestess' strength to be so strong, I guess. The King of Cups, they was working on this super hard, and now they're in the Five of Cups. To the Eight of Swords, they feeling really restricted, trapped. Because the feds really on them. And they going to prison. For trying to steal a whole group is going to prison. A whole group. A whole group is going to prison. Because they thought they were bigger than the program, and y'all not. None of y'all are bigger than the program. Just a group of thieves. And I know some of the thieves is in this room looking at me right now. Oh! Yes, I know. I see y'all fools. Prison. If you didn't know, now you know. Why y'all went on this journey. For this certain wealth that did not belong to y'all. And now the courthouse is in concern. Because the gift didn't belong to y'all in the first place. Y'all know y'all come from poverty, and that's where y'all gonna stay. Measures of concern. All this bank failure activity. All this bank fraud activity. Y'all the key people in the investigation. Sure are. All out here having affairs. Everyone is in bad health. Y'all feel troubled. Y'all feel bonded to something. Y'all wish y'all could reconcile. No. Stay where y'all at. Y'all not tired of the drama. Y'all like drama. So stay there. A whole bunch of false people been lying inside of a courthouse because they wanted to be seen as high honor or lying on someone that is of high honor. A whole bunch of thieves that's about to be in prison. Someone has a crush on someone. Y'all out here having affairs. Talentless. Y'all don't have no talent. Y'all know y'all don't have no talent. Everybody did this so they could get married looking like they're bigger than the program when they not. Apparently, child. Adjudication is coming for a privileged lady, and the rest of the whole community is going to prison that's in bad health. Bad health. Trying to steal someone's crown. A change is coming. Yikes. Yikes. A King of Cups was collaborating. Queen of Swords calling him out on his bullshit for collaborating with a coven, a cult, a group of some sort. Now he has 9 of Cups upside down. No wish fulfillment. No wish fulfillment for you, sir. No wishes are coming true. While he was out here juggling, trying to balance something. You gonna be sacrificed. You was out here looking for love. It's a wrap. Love ain't looking for you, my boy, or my girls. A whole community. child. It's crazy work. You turn around. Someone just want to run off in the sunset. They feel trapped. They feel like the walls are closing in on them. Can't run from past mistakes. What's done is done. Possibly a Virgo. They feel that she was a star. I don't know how you thought you was a star. There's a Virgo who feels that they was a star. Working with a Knight of Pentacles and a Page of Wands. And not everyone feels burdened because they're in the Five of Pentacles. They feel like they're left out in the cold. You know? My stomach keep growling. For this 10 of Pentacles, everybody wanted a part of this 10 Pentacles. But it does not belong to y'all, and now justice is here. I need to go give me something to eat. If my stomach growl one more time, child. There's a Queen of Pentacles and a Page of Swords. So air and earth that feels brokenhearted because this did not go as planned. People from the past, I'm starving. They all working together around the clock, day in and day out. They all feel heavily restricted to the death. So 8 of Swords to the death. Prison is where a lot of these people are headed collective. Whether they want to accept it, admit it or not, they're going to jail for covering for someone's bloodline, apparently. Covering from someone's bloodline is going to lead these people right to prison. The practitioners is throwing all this spell work back. The karmies refuse to give up, possibly a Sagittarius. So there's a Sagittarius who really believe that she's bigger than the program. Whole time she is just a CNA worker. Someone needs to go take a DNA test. Possibly someone that's a workaholic needs to go take a DNA test. Believe in yourself. Remember, you paved the way. A starseed. Someone looking at 3 to 5 years in prison. A air sign. Mad because the truth exposed their sickness. So this group of people mad because the truth exposed their sickness. And they're planning to use AI in court. That's not going to go well. Are they out here being petty for someone else's money? No, absolutely not, my loves. And now the past is hunting them. Mm. Someone is getting 20 years in prison for this insurance fraud that they've been a part of, the insurance ring. The end is near. The courthouse knows all about it. You said your kid's father need to get a DNA test? Well, tell him y'all need to go get a DNA test. They're trying to remember all the lies that they told to the courthouse. Whew. So, possibly a clerk of the court that has braids or locks is trying to remember the lies that they told the courthouse. They were doing heart attack spells that backfired because, no. The dirty lawyer is scared shitless because they hate facing the facts. They have opened up Pandora's box and now they're scared. So this group dynamic that has a pessimistic way of thinking has opened up Pandora's box and now they're scared. Because collective, someone ascended to the next level. So because you ascended to the next level, they're scared. And the feds is watching. While these people want people to feel sorry for them. No, absolutely not. They've been throwing confusion spells that's not working. Now someone is crying in the car. Because you're unfuckwittable. Someone that got their body done to sell cat. So someone that got their body done to sell vagina is a part of this group. That is crazy. I don't understand. Absolutely not, my darlings. That is crazy. Someone that got their body done to sell vagina is crying in the car while they've been heavily gossiping and lying. And they tried to frame someone. How this going? Trying to frame somebody, you need to be going to get a DNA test to see what you have. Someone that's a heavy smoker. That's an evil witch in the shadows. Losing a child may be your backfire, my dear. I don't know. Someone that wears glasses. That's very conceited. Prince is here. I could be talking to a vape junkie. Someone killed the child for a come up. DMX is here. The devil's needing new souls, so he sent all these people on a journey. Journey 101. The devil needed new souls, so he sent these people on a journey. A group of haters. Black, Jamar, Crystal, Muhammad, Mookie, Ali, Bernard, Tia, Dominique, Dom, Jasmine, Lamary, Tasha, Tracy, Dre, Mark, Angie, Danielle, Neek, Aunt, Mona, Tim, Jannard, Jay, Ray, Mike, Will. These people that could be involved. Chip, Laura, Harmony, Jessica, Devin, Maggie, Baby, Peyton, Rosie, Zoe, Oliver, Noah, Henry, Connor, Summer, Quinn, Rose, Aaliyah, Elaine, Cherie, Leo, Charlie, Theo, Willow, Ella, Lily, Emily, Luna, Hannah, Piper, Ivy, Sophie, Mila, Ruby, Evelyn, Hazel, Levi, Aria, Audrey, Layla, and Pam. They can all be involved. George, Michael, Antonio, Rachel, Quentin, Scott, Jeremy, PZ, Dave, Nate, Cindy, Mandy, Heather, Tara, Dana, Tone, Rob, Darrell, Darnell, Durrell, Keith, Chris, Kiera, Tiffany, Tennille, Stretch, Ralph, and Tom can also be involved. They've been spying on someone daily through GPS. A karmic will die during childbirth. Possibly she killed her mother and her grandparents for a come up. The doppelganger is going mad. There's a group of overbearing, obsessed ex-lovers in this dynamic that can't let go, but they need to understand what's dead is dead. Why y'all stalking? Trying to use someone as a come up. A whole group of bums is trying to use someone as a come up, child. A whole starseed. Y'all trying to use the starseed as a come up. And it's not working. Losing everything in real time. These people are losing everything in real time. All laughs on the internet, but broke in real life. Doing spell work on your love life and finances. They have to let it go. They're not stopping or blocking anything. You understand? I could be talking to a Sagittarius, a Aries, a Leo, a Pisces, a Libra, a Cancer, a Scorpio. I could be talking to all y'all fools, apparently. Now someone feels that they got tricked, collective. They feel that they have been tricked. They feel the witch tricked them. They cannot believe this craziness. And now everyone is sad and mad and hurt. Sad, mad, and hurt. This was the ultimate betrayal. So they betrayed someone. And they thought that, because they thought that they were bigger than the program. Well, collective, my nose is completely itching. And I was just doing a quick energy check to see what was going on. Celestial beings are protecting you. They was using religion to cover up darkness. Don't get swooped up in religion. A lot of these religious figures be complete assholes. These religious people be frauds. They just use religion to cover up darkness. That's a fact. That's why I don't, and that's why I have not been swept up in religion. I don't care how close me and God is. I know these people are demons walking this earth, and they were stopping at nothing to make things go in their way. Make things go in their way, because they're all frauds. If you didn't know, just pay attention. All these churches, this a $1 billion industry, yet everybody who attends church is poor. Because it's fake, okay? They be stealing from the poor to line their pockets, and that's a fact, and that's the truth. Because if you really was working for God, if you was really a missionary or a man or woman of Christ, you sitting around driving in a Bentley, you live out in the suburbs, your kids go to private school, the people in your congregation will not have to catch a bus to church service. I'm just being honest. Now someone is in despair, a community. We're not going to get on these fake marriages, because the marriages, all these people sleeping around with each other, it's just a mess. It's a hot ghetto mess, if you ask me. Nope. I haven't stepped foot. I haven't went to church. Actually, no, in about 10 years, because it's all a joke. My last church experience, it was a field day. We was outside, and the pastor had on a Gucci belt, a Gucci shirt, I believe a Burberry hat. No, a Burberry hat, a Gucci belt. His shirt said, or his hat, one of them said, "Game recognized game." And when it was time for him to collect, mind you, this was like in 2015. You know how some people be like, "I didn't bring no money." He whipped out a debit card machine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, these people, they be doing the most. It's just sad. It's crazy. Yeah, a lot of these pastors are fake. Using the Lord for a come up. They be out here stealing people kids, all type of stuff. We're going to get on that another day. I'll be back. Goodbye.